Hello guys, welcome back to another video in this mathematics. So in this journey we are going to discuss about logarithms inside math. So when you talk about logarithms in mathematics, first thing you need to know, let us start by looking into standard forms. So in standard form, others they call it scientific notation, others they call them standard form, math notation. It depends. In this math notation, it is written in the form of a times 10 power n. And this n is known as an exponent or power. So what happens is that the value of a here, it is 1, here it is greater than, so a is greater than 1 or a is less than 10. So it is in base 10. And n here, the value of n is an integer, always an integer here. And remember, integer can either be negative or a positive. So it can be either n can be minus 1, can be 1, can be 50. It depends. So let us take a look into this standard form. Our first example. So if you are looking into examples, let us say a 290. In the standard form, it means we said in the form of a times 10 power n, where n is an integer and the a is just a number which is in base 10. So if that is the case, it means 2.9 times 10 power 2. So what did I do? It means I moved 2 places the decimal up to here. The decimal was here, 0.0, but I moved 2 places. Okay, let us take a look into another one. Let us say 590. So this in the form of a times 10 power n, it is equals to 5.09 times 10 power 3, because I move my decimal places to the highest integer, which is 1, 2, 3, which is found here. So here is where we get the highest integer. So this will be the answer. But what if, and you can see that as long as I'm moving my decimal places this side, it is a positive number. What if, let us say C, what if I'm having a question like this? It means in the form of a times 10 power n, it is nothing but 2.9 times 10 power negative 1. So it means I'm moving this side this time. So it is a negative because I'm moving on the opposite direction here. 1 step, and this is the highest integer, which is 2. So I move 1 decimal, so it will be 2.9 times 10 power negative 1. Okay, what if I add a 0.0? Let's say 0 to 9. In the form of a times 10 power n, it is nothing but how many decimal places are we going to move? 1, 2, 3 on the negative direction. So it means you get 2.9 times 10 power negative 3 because we moved 1, 2, 3 steps backward. So this is what happened. For example, if you are having big numbers, let us say having big numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the big numbers. So in the form of a times 10 power n, we have to count still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you find out we get 2.3 times 10 power positive 7. And vice versa is true if it is 0.000000023. In the form of a times 10 power n, we just count the decimal places 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here it will be 2.3 times 10 power negative 8. Before I conclude the lesson, let us say you are having 95.1. What you do in the form of a times 10 power n, you are just moving 1 decimal here. So it will be 9.51 times 10 power 1 positive, because you move a positive direction. And also the same case happen if it is 0.0 951. Okay, it will be equals to, in the form of a times 10 power n is equals to 9.51 times 10 power minus 1, because we just move here. I think we are all getting the concept. And sometimes you are getting an integer which is 6. In the form of a times 10 power n, it is equals to 6 times 10 power 0. And according to laws of exponent, any number power 0 is equals to 1. So it depends on how you represent the number, but that's how it is done. So thank you guys for watching. See you on next video. Bye bye.